Line's going hot. Line's going hot.
Zero penetration.
That's the darndest thing I've ever seen.
This bullet is the most destructive piece of ammunition that there is.
It stopped every round.
We're able to take metal to a new level.
Meet Kryron Man. John Bourque developed his new super metal alloy that he calls Kryron. Making it into ballistic armor was a natural for him. Growing up in a military family, John knew his father was always at risk of enemy fire.
Armor protections, they're not innovating at the rate that needs to be done. You know, the ballistics are changing, but the armor's not. And I felt that there was a strong need, not only for ballistic protection for personnel, but also for vehicles and aircraft and ship.
Armor plates in use right now are ceramic. Not only are they heavy, but they're weakened by impact, like when they hit the ground.
I don't know a soldier yet that wasn't taught to hit the dirt when bullets are flying. So you're automatically compromising your armor when you hit the ground.
The Kryron ballistic armor is not compromised by contact. In fact, John says it actually gets stronger.
Instead of the regular physics, ballistic physics, as bullets hit, you have further and further and further penetration. With our product, the first hit is usually the furthest in measurement. And then it slows up, slows up, slows up. Every time you hit it, the material shock hardens.
Bourque stumbled upon the process by accident years ago. As a retired carpenter, he had intimate knowledge of different materials and the way they compress.
When you're a carpenter, you see things in a different light. You just look at something, build it, and make it better.
After some trial and error, he developed his patented Kryron liquid. It's a proprietary metal mixture with a solvent. When combined with a measured dose of carbon nanotubes, his creation becomes something special. When added to molten metals, it changes the properties of the metals, giving them super conduction and super strength.
We just call it magic dust, because basically what we're doing is we just put it into the metals as a powdered system to allow the Kryron to be put into the metals like a time-release capsule. Then the metals, they separate into the mix and combine into the matrix of the whatever base metals that we're using.
Today, it's aluminum. Old scraps of aluminum make lightweight ballistic armor plates.
We could take scrap materials, change all the properties in it, and at the same time, we're able to make a new product, a new metal.
When he started out, a scientist warned John that he'd have a hard time getting his innovation accepted.
He said, if you came up with this, you'd be 100 years ahead of your time. And I said, well, welcome to the 22nd century, and slid the products across the table. I'm the why guy. You know, why aren't you changing it? Why are you not trying to make it better?
Today, John is putting his ballistic armor to the test, taking it out to a firing range. Some very important observers are on hand to watch.
I've heard about this body armor and been involved with SWAT for almost 30 years. I'm really interested to see it perform.
The Kryron armor is made of aluminum, so it's light and easy to wear. And it's covered with layers of ballistic fabric to help catch any bullet fragments.
Spalling is fragmentation of the bullet. When it strikes something, it comes apart. And if we can defeat that, stop these fragments from striking, we can eliminate injury and death.
If it'll do what they say it'll do, this will actually change how we approach our tactics and change how we approach these missions.
40 cal, 10 rounds, 40 cal from 5 feet. Line's hot.
First up, the Kryron ultralight plate. It weighs a mere 370 grams, about the same as a can of pop.
Cease fire, cease fire. Line is clear.
40 rounds are still on the plate. Nothing came through the other side. It's the darndest thing I've ever seen.
Next up, a high-powered rifle test for the heavy ceramic armor currently in use by the military.
Already on the firing line.
It does not pass the test.
We definitely have penetrations here and here. Those right there show don't lie. Bullets just don't lie.
And parts of the plate crumble and shoot out razor-sharp shards of ceramic.
Now let's see what ours does.
For this test, they bring out the big boy, the Kryron Terminator armor.
This is what you call the real deal.
Line's ready. Fire at will.
Can it withstand that kind of punishment?
We have 0 penetration.
This will save lives, there's no doubt. This will keep everybody in the fight.
That's why we call it Terminator. It just terminates everything it goes in contact with it.
The armor definitely impresses, and John hopes the military and law enforcement communities continue to watch what Bourque Industries are producing.
The eyes that are on us now are the same eyes that's been on us for a long time. They keep their eyes on Johnny.